Hey guys, it's me Macy. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is a story time video. I'm never doing that again. Today is the story of the time I broke my back. You heard that right. I broke my back. Because I kind of think it's like funny and like weird. Like, I don't know. I have a weird sense of humor. I have a weird sense of dealing with trauma. I think it's funny that I broke my back at 17 years old. I do Taekwondo, so if you don't know what that is, it's basically like Karate Kid. If you don't know what it is, honestly, I kind of worry about you. I used to do jiu-jitsu as well, which is like kind of like wrestling. Honestly, I don't know when exactly it happened. I just noticed like I went to a jiu-jitsu class and then I came home and I was like, my back kind of hurts, but I was like, I'm probably just sore. Like, I didn't really stretch before, so I just probably like pulled something in my back. I'm fine. I kept hurting like when I stood up and like walked around and like literally like lifted anything more than like 3 pounds. Like my back kind of like would shoot with pain, and it wasn't like achy pain ever. It's like it felt like something was like stabbing me in the spinal column. I think I need to go to the chiropractor because like I have scoliosis. I have back problems. I'm so cool. I hadn't been to the chiropractor in a while, so I was like, maybe it's because of that. And he was like, all right, well, your back doesn't need fixed or popped back into place. And I was like, oh, Liddy, but it still hurts. And he was like, well, I'll give you some stretches to do because I think it's a muscle strain. So I was like, okay, a muscle strain, sure thing, man, thanks. I did them and I was like, this isn't working. Like, it still hurts to move. Mind you, this whole time I'm like hurting, I'm still like doing my sports because I'm a head ass. I could tell that it wasn't muscles around my spine. Like, I could tell it was on my spine. It was like, well, keep doing the stretches for another couple weeks and like it'll clear up on its own. And I was like, okay, bud. My Taekwondo studio, we have like a fundraiser every year around Thanksgiving. It's like a sponsorship thing. So like for every like $1 someone gives you, you have to do like 20 push-ups or something, or like 20 jumping jacks. We raised a frick ton of money, like $4,000. It also meant that we had to do 4,000 times 25 push-ups times 25 sit-ups times 25 jumping jacks times 25 squats times 25 kicks. We had to do a shit ton, a lot of exercises. I had to like actually try because the news people were there and people were taking pictures, and I couldn't be like the person that's doing a push-up like this where they're like with their butt in the air and stuff. Like, I couldn't be that person. So I was, like I said, going all out, you know, trying my hardest. But we still had to do the kicks. We had like 10 people in a line. The first person would kick, and then they'd go to the back, and then the second person would kick. I was trying to go hard. I was going ham on the kicking mat. Like, I was fine like the first 4, and then like the 5th round, as I was like walking up to kick, my vision started like kind of doing this little like weird thing on the edges. Like, my vision was like slowly going black, like I had glaucoma or something. I was like, that's a little bit weird. Time to go even harder. Obviously I'm not working hard enough. So I went extra hard on that round, and that was my first mistake. I was like, heck yeah, man. Freaking glaucoma vision, like, get out of here. Like, literally, like, it felt like I had this much eyesight. Like, half my vision was like blocked because it hurt so bad that like I was blacking out, but I didn't realize I was blacking out. And I was standing in line waiting for my next turn, and I was like, I don't think I should be sweating this much. Like dripping sweat. And mind you, I'm a pretty physically fit person. I'm not really a sweaty person. Like, I had drips down my forehead. I was easily the sweatiest person in that gym. It's like, that's weird. My vision's black. I'm dripping buckets of sweat, which is, first of all, vision black. That's terrifying and really bad, unnormal, not okay. Should have been illegal. Second of all, I'm sweating so much. So I was like, I'm gonna do me and keep going. That 7th round, this is the final form. I step up to kick. I only got like halfway through and my vision legitimately just like disappeared. Like, I don't know where it went, but it was gone. Like, each kick that I did, like, slowly the like glaucoma fingers, you know, these little things kept just like, they just slowly like came in and came in, and I was kicking blind. I was just kicking in the air. I couldn't see anything. And the pain was so much. Like, I've never been in that much pain before. I walked out of the gym into the bathroom and I like sat down and I like couldn't see for like 2 minutes, and I couldn't, like, it hurt so bad I couldn't freaking move. I went to an urgent care clinic. And so I went there and like, she literally like didn't do anything. Like, the doctor, she literally, like, here's my spine. She went, it seems to be a muscle sprain. And I was like, are you it hurts on my spine bone, not my spine muscle. My orthopedic doctor was like, I'm gonna feel around, make sure it's not a muscle strain. Let's go get those x-rays because I don't think it's a muscle strain. I took the x-rays. It was really uncomfortable. Like, they even had me laying in some weird positions. He comes back and he's like, so they really didn't x-ray you at the clinic? And I was like, no, they didn't. And he was like, that's kind of weird, because if you look right here, your bones are supposed to be connected in your spine and yours aren't. What does this mean? Are you saying I broke my back? He was like, yeah, kind of. I am saying that you have 2 stress fractures in your back, L1 and L3. And then I started laughing because I don't deal with trauma very well. And he was like, this isn't really a laughing matter. You broke your back. You have stress fractures in your back. So I have like spinal dontis or something like that. Basically, my 2 vertebrae were like this, and they're supposed to be like this. So that's a problem. Yeah, that's basically the story of how I broke my back. I'll see you eventually.